내가
Shaking MP.
We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using offensive language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word KINGS along with your issue and civilization to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately. Single game tickets are fun. Multi-game.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeMar DeRozan.
And it's not the kind of trend he wanted to see, but that's what happens over the course of almost any career. Coaches around the league have learned all your tendencies, and let's face it, playing for as long as he has takes a toll on the body.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. Torrey Craig out there with Max Strus. And it's Nance in at the 5, down low. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Malik Monk is out there with MP, and it's Šarić in at the 5 spot. Getting into the final third of the season now, Richard. Award talk is coming into focus.
I think most of the voters are starting to make their very short list. Fans might have made up their minds, but the next month will be very important.
The drive by MP, and we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'd love to hear it. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Pass to Mitchell. Out to Garland. There's the triple. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
On the wing, DeRozan. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Garland. And it's Terrell missing. Garland against MP. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Garland. Garland's got 6.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
MP, a screen on Craig. And here's MP from outside. And Craig pulls it down.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
4-3. Mitchell misses. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Terrell. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
It's the hustle points from DeRozan, and that's the kind of play that can set the tone for the rest of the team.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Garland for 3. Monk grabs the miss. The Kings have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. On the wing, DeRozan. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Monk for 3. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. It's a tie ball game.
Confident stroke from Monk outside the arc.
Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer off the mark. The Kings have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. They now take the lead. Monk's got his second basket of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Garland. Over MP. No good. Unable to win this run.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Here's the three. And the Kings with another three.
Oh, it's just waiting threes for them early.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Talk about efficiency. These are the guys that come to mind. Here are the league's best shooters so far. Keegan Murray, #1.
And this guy just flat out knows how to score. A high IQ offensive player with a strong feel for what shots to take, which is why his field goal percentage leads the league.
Strus with it, defended by DeRozan. Garland for three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Here's Garland. Sacramento getting their last shot to go.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
They grab their own miss. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, the energy Murray puts into attacking the glass is so encouraging. You can tell he loves to get in there and win possessions.
Craig on the wing. Cleveland working the ball around now. Nance the screen. The three from Mitchell. It's hauled in by Saric.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Good work there as it goes.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Cleveland making a change here. Ball's checked in.
Substituting in for Cleveland, number 2. Lonzo Ball.
Strus finds ball. And here's Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Craig. Can they get it? The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's MP. Good D by Ball.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
On the wing, Strus. Three-pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
You can tell this team really relies on Darius Garland on the offensive end.
And that's because he offers options. Garland can make plays for himself and others. So you never know if he's going to make that nice pass or that nice shot.
Ball with it. Still without a bucket. The shot off that time. Good D by MP. And so MP will bring it up for the Kings. 11-point game. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavs and came out with a victory.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Paul George, another one falls. Amazing.
And as he continues to pile up the points, he is moving into elite company.
Creeping up on the 4th highest scoring season in league history.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds so many of these top scoring marks. He's got this next one with 3,033 points set in 1961. The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
George a screen on ball. George outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Ball, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Outside Craig. Pass to Garland. Back to Ball. To the middle. Strus the pass to Craig. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Garland. And no good. The dry spell continues. Monk into the lane. And here's MP from outside. And Craig pulls it down.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Nance for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And that one's good. Terrell.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Outside Garland. Craig with a screen on Monk. Here's Garland. Rebound by Sacramento. Šarić has got 4 rebounds now. MP outside. MP a screen on Strus. Drills it from deep. George has got 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Garland. Fires the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
And some changes here for the Kings. Eubanks, he's checked in for Šarić. Jones comes in for DeRozan. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Monk. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Wade, he's checked in for Nance. Tyson comes in for Craig. Merrill, he's checked in for Strus. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Garland. Eubanks, the pass to Jones. Sacramento passing it around. Here's MP. And he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
Pass to George. From deep. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Here's Tyson. Off target from 3-point range. George outside. Here's MP. Hounded by Ball. It's stolen. Here's Merrill. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Cleveland shooting their first. With some changes. DeRozan is checked in for Eubanks, and MP subbed in for Ellis. And Cleveland with a change here too. Darius Garland, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. MP, the pass to Jones. Back to MP. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Terrell. DeRozan outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up on the baseline. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've got Dennis Schroeder. George out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's MP, and it's Jones in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thanks very much for the report. Wade, the pass to Merrill. And another miss by Cleveland. The Kings lead by 13. MP outside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Another thing they're doing right early on tonight is attacking the offensive glass. Just outworking the defense and winning second chances at the hoop.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Terrell. And it's good! He hits another one!
It's hard to understate just how special his season's been. This is something we see once in a generation.
He now has the 4th highest scoring season of all time.
Yeah, there are only 2 other names on the top 5 list, Jordan and Chamberlain. To say he's joining NBA royalty is putting it lightly.
And so MP will bring it up for Sacramento. 16-point lead. Screen by MP. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist of the night. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Merrill outside. From the arc. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And the basket is good. George has got 10 points in the game.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Cavaliers trail by 20. Merrill outside. Pass to Ball. Back to Merrill. 4 on the clock. He drops it from range. Merrill's got 6 points in the quarter.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his 2nd in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Here's Terrell. Schroeder passes to MP. It's George on the wing. Tries again. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Merrill passes to Garland. Misses the 3. The Kings lead by 19. Pass to DeRozan. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Oh, wow. What a move from DeRozan. That's just not fair.
The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Now here's Merrill. Lets the 3 fly. Out to the right wing. Garland for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one. MP finds Jones. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Pass to Ball. Launches it. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Some changes for Sacramento. Saric checks in for Jones. Keegan Murray comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Malik Monk subbed in for Schroeder. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Nance, he's checked in for Wade. Craig comes in for Tyson. Strus, he's checked in for Ball. And Mitchell subbed in for Merrill.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Outside Craig, the 3 ball. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
George, a screen on Garland. And he's going for the oop here. And George with the jam.
I see he's still getting up, PG. Don't sleep on his hops.
Cavaliers trail by 17. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Nance with a screen on Monk. From deep, Mitchell. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, B.A. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
To the paint. Out to Craig. Shot clock at 5. Garland for 3.
He's lost some of the momentum he had earlier. The defense is really clamping down on him now.
To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Craig. Back to Mitchell. Over MP. And another miss by Cleveland.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Sacramento passing it around. Monk for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists in the game.
Every time Monk steps up and knocks down a 3, it just looks so effortless.
Back to Garland. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Saric. Saric has got his 6th rebound on the night. George passes to MP. Well, Graham, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
And both free throws good for MP.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Monk passes to MP. Murray, a screen on Craig. MP drives in. Saric finds George. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Saric, shot is off. The Cavaliers shooting just 37% from the field in the second quarter. Outside Strus. Drops in the 3. Strus has got his first 3 points of the game.
If you give him that kind of stuff.
And good! There's another!
His offensive arsenal has been on full display all season long.
By the way, now tied for 3rd place in points in a single season.
And you know what? He is tied with none other than the great Michael Jordan. And guess what? He's not done yet.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And he lobs it up, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Then he gets off the floor in a flash. Murray can elevate off 1 foot or 2. It's easy for him to convert on lobs.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Craig with a screen. Takes a 3. Garland, no good.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more.
He got it again! Sensational!
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Boy, he's already left his mark on history as he now moves into 3rd place for most points in a season. Just amazing.
And can you believe he's passed Michael Jordan? The name alone tells you he's done something special.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Kings ahead, running away with this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hello and welcome. First up, folks, let's take a moment to see how things are shaking down in the Rookie of the Year race. What a splash these young fellas have made, huh?
You want to see a splash? Watch Shaq do a cannonball. He can empty a whole pool. We were in Cancun one summer, Ernie, and it was crazy.
Well, that's how you're supposed to do it. When Kenny jumps in the water and barely moves. You want to be big time? You got to make the big splash.
I think we're going to need some more towels over here. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Kings.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Kicking off the second half. Here's Kenny Atkinson's five. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. Torrey Craig out there with Larry Nance. And it's Garland in at the one. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He finished with 51 points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 28.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the fifth straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Craig. Cleveland working the ball around now. Back to Garland. Takes the three. The rebound by Murray.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
MP outside. And that one drops for him. MP's got 30.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Right side Garland. Jacks up a three. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his fourth assist with that last one. Here's MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, free throws are so key in this league. It's good on MP figuring out how to get to the line.
And both free throws good for MP. The Cavs have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Craig with a screen on Monk. 5 to shoot from deep. Mitchell. And it's MP with a rebound. Terrell's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. And the basket by Monk.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
That's the screen. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Yes, it's good.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Left side, Mitchell. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by the Kings. Saric has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Murray finishing it off.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Nance with a screen on Monk. Out to Garland from downtown. Connects from downtown. Garland's got 21.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
MP, the pass to Monk. Back to MP. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Mitchell.
Love that shot fake by MP, just fooling the D right out of their shoe.
You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line, RJ.
That is amazing when you think about that number, but players are making $75, $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within, the want to compete against the best on the biggest stage. He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Mitchell against Monk. Back to MP. DeRozan outside. Shot on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Nance has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Mitchell. From behind the arc. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
A nice shot by MP.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Outside Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Offensive rebound. DeRozan passes to MP. Five on the clock. And another shot. Driving to the basket. The rebound by Garland. Well, the Cavaliers shooting just 33% so far in this game. Craig finds Mitchell. Down low. Garland. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Murray. Sacramento passing it around. Murray, a screen on Garland. Oh, there's the alley! And it's Murray finishing it off.
Murray is so smooth in that 2-man game. That's a nice play.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 36% in the third. Outside Craig. Now Mitchell. Monk covers. Out left to the wing. Garland for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. Jump shot is good. MP's got 38 points.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Now Garland, 23 points in the game. Here's Strus, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Craig. Here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be taking on Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Wednesday, they head back home to host the Washington Wizards.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get, but I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Eubanks, he's checked in for Saric. Jones comes in for Murray. George, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Schroeder in for Monk. And so MP will bring it up for Sacramento. From a Division II college player to earning a big free agent contract, Max Strus. What a story, Richard.
Yeah, he went undrafted in 2019, and then he signs a 4-year, $63 million deal with the Cavs, and he has earned every single dollar.
Strus the pass to Mitchell. Nance against Schroeder. Pass to Ball. Clock at 6. The three from Craig. Rebound by Sacramento. George passes to MP. Back to George. Another possession, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Craig. From deep, Strus knocks it down from distance. Strus has got 9 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And that one's good. Terrell.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Ball finds Nance. Craig on the wing. Ball outside. The three. The shot won't fall. Sacramento has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
All right, let's take this opportunity to look at the teams that are really sharing the ball over the last month. Sacramento in second. In the third spot, the Cavaliers.
These two teams have a great flow offensively over the last month, always moving the ball and finding open teammates.
And he makes a first.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. Cleveland also making some changes. Wade, he's checked in for Nance. Tyson comes in for Craig. And it's Merrill in for Strus. From deep, Mitchell. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 12.
In terms of scoring, this hasn't been his quarter. Just 1 of 7.
The Kings shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, BA. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Back to you guys.
On a mission. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Overall, they've done a good job of taking care of the ball and limiting mistakes.
The Cavaliers shooting just 33% so far in this game. Merrill outside. Pass to Tyson. And there's the screen. Here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got his second basket on the night.
Lots of quick moves inside by Ball to get into great position for the score.
George sets a screen. Here's Terrell. There's the block. MP against Ball. Wade. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Wade's got 6.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
MP up top. Hounded by Ball. Pass to Schroeder. There's the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Schroeder's gotten his second bucket.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Sacramento has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. George for 3, and the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Cleveland working the ball around now. Ball passes to Wade. Back to Ball. Here's Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
Fast break Cleveland. The three from Ball. The rebound by Eubanks. MP against Mitchell. Goes up on the wing. They get it again. George for three. Doesn't go for him. And so it's MP making things happen for the Kings. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a...
A boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Paul George out there with Keon Ellis. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's MP. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Misses and the dry spell continues. For Cleveland, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Wade, the pass to Merrill. Here's Tyson. Three-pointer. The rebound by MP. MP's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
And Sacramento making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Garland's checked in. Pass to Wade. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. The 3 from Ball. Cleveland again missing. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. MP no good. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 34% thus far in this game. Garland for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. George finds MP. Well, a multi-sport survey showed that among respondents, the average age of referees in the U.S. was almost 57. Is that a concern, you think?
Well, we've seen that in the NBA. Older officials retiring and becoming teachers, and the younger generation coming in, still cutting their teeth. Ultimately, they've got to continue to learn and build, and that takes time.
Outside Garland. And he banks in the layup. Garland's got 25 points.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland, and his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
Throws it up high.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Pass to Merrill. Fires from deep. Ellis with a rebound. Sacramento shooting has been good. 54% on this one. MP, the pass to Ellis. Yet another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Merrill outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. Terrell. Schroeder finds MP. Ball with it. He's picked up by Ellis. Here's Garland. Here's Merrill. Gets a very good look and converts. For Sacramento, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. Here's Terrell. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 44.
They have no answer defensively inside.
To the middle. Here's Wade. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And George with the jam.
Oh, when BG catches fire, few things can put him out. We've seen him go off tonight.
Up top ball. He's guarded by Ellis. Outside Garland. That three's off the mark. The Kings have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Yep, that one's good. Terrell's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Pass to Garland. Well, Richard, over the last few years, we're seeing the NBA experiment with the format for the All-Star game.
I'm a classic East versus West guy, but the players have to be more competitive. I think that is the best version of the All-Star game we've ever seen.
And the basket by MP. MP's got 48.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Garland, the pass to Wade. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
MP scanning the floor. Lets it go from 14. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Tyson. Pass to Wade. Fires the 3. Ellis with a rebound. Ellis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Terrell. And got it! Another basket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Garland, the pass to Merrill. Here's Wade. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing. They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Garland against MP. Pass to Wade. It's deflected. Ellis passes to MP. From 13. Outside Schroeder. And here's Eubanks. George outside. Clock is at 3. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Ball. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Ball's got some very fast hands. He will strip it and turn it into a fast break immediately.
MP, the pass to Ellis. MP, a screen on Ball. Back to MP. There's the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 54 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Ball left side. Back to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Rebound by Sacramento. Eubanks, he's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Kings.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
Let's go with a 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Terrell's got 57 points.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Nance with a screen on Carter. Offensive rebound. Nance can't get it to go. And it's the Kings ball. On the wing, Jones. Jones with a screen on Garland. And here's MP from outside. And he gets it back.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
Thanks, guys. You sometimes hear a player refuse to lose, but tonight you really did, MP. You were all over the glass, crossing the 20-rebound threshold in a dominating performance. Walk us through it.
Yeah, we were able to get them out of their comfort zone tonight, make them take a bunch of shots they weren't happy with. I was able to get a body underneath and get us going the other way up the floor. It was a good win for us all in all. They couldn't deal with our physicality, and I was a big part of that. I know they're not looking forward to playing us again.
Well, you earned that win, MP. Well done.
Thank you.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.